lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Oh, what should I try this time?
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Oh, what should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Next on the agenda...
Earth to do. Knife goes in, guts come out. Knife goes in, guts come out.
Spare my life, and I will grant you free will.
Guts come out. Yippee! Time for the company loyalty song.
Knife goes in, the guts come out. That's what Osaka Sifu concern is all about. Huh? Oh. Jesus! Hey! Oh my God! Hey, take it easy, man. Who the hell? The name's Tiny Gene.
How are you, moving, Tiny Gene?
You should know the answer to that, buddy. After all, you are the enemy.
Not for much longer. My boss is gonna fire me if I can't get this shot redone by tomorrow.
If it's time you need, I can help you out.
Really? So you're like an actual genie?
Yes, sir. Only you have to close bridge.
Are you sure you're not gonna try and trick me or anything?
No.
Because the way you're smiling makes me think you actually are.
No.
Well, all right. I mean, if it's gonna be by the books and everything, then I wish I had all the time in the world to finish animating this shot.
Now you have it all the time in the world, right here in this frame clicker.
Hey, you told me no funny business, and then you froze the entire world. What gives?
All you have to do is click this button, and it'll all start back up again. You've got all the time in the world, Benson. All the time. Do with it what you will. Goodbye.
All right, crew, time for dailies. Good stuff overall. Just make sure you're watching those arcs, John.
Will do, Dad.
I told you not to call me that when we're fucking working.
You got it, boss.
Next, we've got Benson, whose shot I've already seen, so I'll spare you all. Just trust me, it sucked. I mean, honestly, to call that animation, more like abomination. I mean, Benson's shot was so bad.
How bad was it?
It was so bad that if I wiped my little ass with it, at least I could call it shitty. You know? And furthermore,
Hey, I'm a racist son of a bitch. I can't believe my dad's a racist.
what is freedom? Your first step.
Let's go to that river. So, just need to put everything back. I've read every book, Done everything right. You're basically a med school graduate now. This has got to be it. Oh, thank God.
Time for dailies, everyone. First, I'd like to apologize for my outburst yesterday. I don't know what came over me, and
I am no longer a racist. I love that.
right, well, let's get started. Benson, let's see what you've got.
Oh, look, a lamp. It's a little dirty there. Hey, I'm a fucking G.
Pretty good work, Benson. Also, clean yourself up. You look like shit. Next up, John.
This is no time for laughter, Tiny Gene. Your magic clicker broke.
You only asked for enough time to finish your shot. Now that that's finished, there's no time for that. Oops.
Tiny Gene, you dick. You said this was going to be by the book.
Yeah, this book.
Is there at least some sort of lesson I'm supposed to learn?
What? It's no lesson. I'm just a little ass bastard. Sayonara, dumbass. Enjoy eternity.
Tiny Gene tells it like it is, at least. He is a little ass bastard.
That Dr. Mackey? Mr. Who? You silly. Sorry about that. A brain transplant takes some getting used to. You'll want to get plenty of rest and...
Wait, I got a brain transplant?
Yep, just in time, too. And one more day and you would have been...
Wait, where did it come from?
Oh, some retard tried to drive his motorcycle off a building. He got pancaked. Mr. Mackey? my ladder.
Ryan's report card came in. He's got a C minus.
I'll get my ladder.
Here's my resume. As you can see, I have years of experience entertaining birthday parties. But sir, I'm very skilled in various areas of planning, including card tricks and balloon animals. But I'm also open to learning new things on the job. How do you feel about being shot out of a cannon? Oh, wow. Okay, I guess. Right. Are you ready? Ready!
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
We've been together for a while, and well, I feel like I started something new tonight.
Okay. What's that?
What do you say we...
I've always wanted to do that. Something I've always wanted to do, too.
Yeah?
What do you say we...
Oh, baby,
Yeah?
I was thinking,
Mm-hmm.
what do you say we... This is the best day ever.
Tree. There you go. Here, good night.
Mr. McElroy always gives the worst candy.
Yeah, he just reuses old candy from Easter. What?
I have an idea. Let's egg his house.
What do you mean? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Oh, you get? You goddamn punk! Everything is in!
man? Marv?
Stan, I'm sorry. I was actually gonna confess that I'm in love with Meg. You and we're over.
Meg?
Guys, I have something to confess too. I'm pregnant.
Oh, darling, that's wonderful news.
And Marv is the father.
No!
Oh, don't sound so disappointed, Marv. You stole my heart and my wife. I have nothing to live for.
You don't understand. Meg and I are brother and sister.
What?
We're here. It's a miracle. There's 3 survivors.
This is the worst day of my life. Really?
Wait, no. 4 survivors.
Definitely left the oven on. Probably call that dog across the street.
Hey guys, I got another one.
This month's my ass.
Hey people, I'm back. Okay, the boat hasn't moved. It's been about an hour. Oh my. Oh my gosh, I've been muted the entire time. That sucks. Anyway, I'm just wondering what I need to be doing. Just wondering how I should throw my... Wow, okay. These are the legendary pieces. I'm just wondering what I should do. And I'm debating just upgrading these to max just to see where it goes. Maybe not yet. I'll give it a bit more. I need... How are my sense so bad? Hello? Hello? Do I not have better sense? Oh well. I'm pretty sure I don't have a better ER sense here. ER circlet either. No. I don't have any ER. Hello? I have no EM circlets? Hello? What's going on? Alright, whatever. I think, if I'm not wrong... Feels like I should give these to... Does Nahida even need, like, crit? Nahida... Nahida... Bloom! Quicken or Hyper Bloom. EM, ER, crit. Huh? ER? Wait. Is EM not... Oh, okay. Crit is still important to her. Alright, that's not bad. What am I using on Raiden? Oh. It's not bad. Actually, it's pretty good. What's this? 56, 54. Oh my gosh. I'm actually loaded on EM right now. Alright, let's go.
Illusion shattered.
Gather.
Brain cutter. This way, hurt a little. Commit to memory.
This might be the key.
This way, hurt a little.
Yeah, Hyper Bloom is the key. Oh really?
Solidify.
No, my soul. Body and my brain outlines your face.
Wait, what? What did I even hit? Wait, this is so easy now. What the heck? Oh man, now I just want to upgrade my L Hatem. What does L Hatem need? A for L Hatem. EM, Dendro damage, and crit. He wants Gilded Dreams. Wow, if I can give this cup to L Hatem, that would be so good. Where is L Hatem? Wait, sorry, I'm looking for Nahida right now. Oh, right. Okay, it doesn't matter. I can use an EM or a Dendro Goblet. Okay, makes things easier. Wow, that's so bad. Surely I have a better cup than that. Let me see if I have any better Dendro. Dendro. There we go. Oh my gosh. That looks so sad. This looks promising. Did he hit attack another time? Yeah, it looks like he attack again. Nope. Nope. Yikes. Do I not have better stuff? Yikes. Oh my gosh. These are all massive yikes. Oof. I guess not. What about EM? Well, makes sense that my best EMs are already being used. 11% attack. That's actually not bad. There's no crit, but it's not bad. Huh. Any other good cards? Nope. Nope. Wow, so little EM goblets. Wow. What's the chance that even if it hits crit damage, probably not going to upgrade it. It's too risky. How desperate am I? Yeah, I'd rather try going for a Dendro Goblet. Surely I can get a good Dendro Goblet, right? What's the one that I was looking at just now? Believe it was this? You hit one attack? Maybe it's just one, so it doesn't matter. Sure, let's try it out. Do or do not, there is no try. Wait, I'm trying. Gee, it sure would be nice to hit a 2 times EXP here, so I don't have to burn any more 4 stars that I have a lot of. Damn. Oh well. Let's see. Yo! It's pretty that's pretty good. Okay. Do I max it out? How much ER does... Wait. What the heck? How much ER does El Hitom need? I don't know. I guess the safe way is to just keep on this card first. Guess it's no issue. Oh. This is so bad. Do I have a better EM piece? Why are my EM sense so bad? Is it so hard to get a good EM sense? This looks promising. If it hits crit damage, it will be like the best thing ever. Hello? Crit damage. I believe in crit damage. It's still HP, it's still a percent. I take that W. I take the W. Come on, let's go. Crit rate. Come on, let's go. Crit rate. Crit rate. Let's go. Crit rate. Motherfucker. I mean, I might as well just... Okay, at least the option is there if I ever want to try. Yeah. At least the option is there. Damn, that sucks. I think the nut should be back. Is it still on cooldown? Oh. Is the nut alive? Nope. I'm gonna go here, recover a bit of health. Come back. What am I gonna run for? How many times do I actually need to run for El Hitom? Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh, oh wait, 20. Assuming I get him to 75. I need... Oh, I have enough. So it's mostly bonus after that. think this is more of an issue right now. Okay. That's not bad. Then I shall focus more on Lynette then.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance.
Yeah, best yeah. Alright. I think I really shouldn't have spent my... Should I make the resin? I mean, I have transient resin if I ever need. I'm not in a rush. Yeah, that should be fine. So... Wait, it puts me here? I thought it brings me down. That's not very helpful. Okay, what was I thinking about? What I want to do. What do I want to do? What was I thinking of? Can't even remember. Was it how am I supposed to spend my resin? Hello, sir. Get the Copelia, I believe that's what I want. I want the blue one. I will have enough energy.
Body and mind. No, my sword.
Oof.
Witness the power.
Gather.
Quietly now. You are about to get.
Okay, let's finish this. Why is it so slow?
Time to go.
Did I miss?
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, wow. Almost burst. Whenever I see something like this, I'm just like, if only I can change one of the lines. Yeah, I need to spend for my... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to... Imagine forgetting to log into Genshin during work hours. I shall run 2 of these first, and then I'll think about what else to run. I might run... what's that thing called? Wait, I already spent... Oh right, cause I overcared. Damn. That sucks. Probably lost like quite a bit of resin. Oh well.
You are not welcome.
I just do 2 of this and then I can just take a rest. After this will be daily commissions. Get back here, get sucked, and die. Do or do not. Come on. Come on, EM. Give me an EM. You had one job. What am I looking for? Alright, I need better gear. Alhaitham, who else?
We're way behind schedule.
You are not welcome here. Fallen leaves adorn my...
Lights out. Allow me. Access denied. Into the wind. Judgment.
Ooh, 31 seconds. Okay. I believe now is daily commissions. Time to sub to my commission team. Friendship is magic. Okay, oh, almost a jackpot today. I don't know what's that. That looks like a fighting on maybe 9 enemies. The time one is over there. Both could be fighting. Oh, never mind. Round and round the merry-go-round. Don't want to kill all of them. I need energy for the Alright, there we go. Yar! Okay, goodbye. What the? Oh, that sucked. Wait, I have this.
Surprise!
Where's the mushrooms? Please, sir, go away. This is like just higher difficulty. Oh. Oh, doctor's orders. Hate this one. Alright, let's make this quick. Quick. I don't care, bye.
Take it easy.
Sumeru music is so much more distinct than the Fontaine ones. Such a pity. This should be combat. Yeah, defeat the fungi 0 of 6. It's gonna be a long drive. Gonna take a look at something else. I'm not gonna let you destroy my world. Oh, I passed it. That was fast. Barely did anything on my phone. Wow, this is far. Let's go. Mushrooms. Alright, I'm done. Anything I want to upgrade? I think my food health should be 90, right? Yep. Nice. A gang of 90s. Do I need her? I don't remember how it works. I mean, I could. I should really get this to like 10. Wait, it's the last one, right? Yeah, it's the last one. It's the crown. Should I? I mean, I don't really use Bennett teams anymore. That's because of laziness. Oh, hey, my taser people. Really build up Yo-Yo. Maybe share some artifacts? Yeah. BB's first steps. Okay. Alright. That only took me like 30 minutes. Around there. Is there anything else I need to do anywhere else? Oh wait, I need to... Oh well, if I remember later.
Add Ash.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
for
Every sock.
Add Ash.
Alright, the frame cancel. Gamer. I always can't remember. Ta-da! Ray. Wow, 19 more days. Is there an event going on now? Oh my gosh, another one. Oh my gosh, I'm not done with this. What else do I have to do? Wait, I'm not done? Was it just the story? It's just the story. Okay. I'll finish it tomorrow on the way to work. Yeah. Oops, didn't mean to press that. Oh, I need to do Star Wars event eats as well. Fighting events, I mean I could. But I want to do the story now. But first, oops. First, to the teapot. Who else do I want to level up? One for now. Yep.
Would you care to
Hello. Hello. 5855. Wow. Is there anyone that...
If you ever had...
Oh right, Feminol. Oh wait, the banner has changed. Did I throw a random... I feel like I might have thrown a random 10 pools or 20 pools or 30 pools in the previous banner, but the chances to get Feminol is quite low. I love his design though. Then I might as well just try him, right? Feminol. Oh.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
Whoosh.
Need me to come up with some for you?
Shush. Wait, this is not where I want to go. Whatever, it's fine. I can teleport to where I want to go. It's fine. Okay. Not this. Not this. This. How badly do I want Feminol? Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Is he really using the bell? Ooh, Royal Great Sword. Boss star. I wonder if that's on the weapon banner. Ooh, Blizzard Slayer. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Tidal Wave. Blah blah blah. Decrease aquatic stamina. Okay, it's not that bad. Shadow Hunter Ambush. Wait, he's budget deluxe.
Let the show be...
Rain cutter! Leave the wounded to me!
Hey! Frost is coming! Commence the cleanup! Getting here! Hair!
Oh my gosh, the water. The sound.
Hair! Getting here!
You're open! Precision strike! Let's keep going!
No, my sword!
Oh my gosh, Mika's voice. I wanna tear out my ears.
Dead reckoning! Getting here! Hair! Getting here! Frost is coming!
Okay. Wait, that was not what I wanted to press. Oh well. I can look at the index maybe? Or I can look at Paimon. The Feminol. What is it? Femine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, Femine. EFG. Wait, he's not here? Is it not updated? Not updated. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. He should be in the database. Oh my gosh, he's not in the database. Oh well. Not a big deal. Okay, back to the story. On with the show.
Take it easy.
Next on the agenda.
This music is just Ace Attorney music, man, I swear. Wow, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
Why are his clothes there?
Do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them?
This is becoming more and more sus by the music.
This is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Oh, Paimon knows. It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear. And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Is it just a sign of struggle? I feel like it's just signs of struggle, but there might be more to it.
What's this?
Looks like a hook tied
Oh, a
to
grappling hook.
the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
The hook hit the vase, maybe? Costumes. What is this?
What is this place?
It seems someone could fit through here.
Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, this space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here. Oh, you're right! Let Paimon write that down.
Venting? That's kinda sus, man.
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Can I climb
Yes.
up this? What a shame. I hope it plays like Ace Attorney music. Like the pursuit teams. That would be so cool.
Well, we've ascertained this. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once more.
Apologies for the wait.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides. That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will, and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. Not that this has ever happened anyway.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice
I don't remember what the
will be
Oratrice
consulted by
is.
officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
I don't know what's the Oratrice, but I do know what's a Cockatrice.
I thought Neverlet called the shots.
Never let
In
cut the
practice, there is
shots.
very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment, which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
I already left.
Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Whoa! There's no need for that. Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Asking the important questions.
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Just kidding! Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Huh? Here? But how?
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Yay, to the kitchen! Let's get some food. What did I just close on my computer?
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy
What a
strikes.
chat.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
He has eggs on him.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snacks soon enough.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Spina di Rosile.
you'd have them do more during the baking process. But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself. Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds,
The 4 egg
everything.
whites.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty beating egg whites and baking like this?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack. Anyway, give these a try, fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite, strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit. No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
If her assistants become part of like her kid, I'm gonna pull for her.
All right then.
But I don't think that's gonna happen.
Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person.
Do you guys not have fingerprints?
The only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the Magic Troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing though, Navia. They smell great! They're nice and crisp and super sweet.
They are my specialty after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough. Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach!
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Malus, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh? What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the two of you think the case over again. It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
Alright, thanks for your help, and for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be
They
back
can
if I
go?
find anything new.
They can leave? What?
Alright, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh,
Wait,
it's
this door
probably
opens
gonna be a
both
long
ways.
and difficult case. There's
Wait,
no
this
time
door
worrying about that
clips
now.
into the
We
light.
just need to prepare. Here, take
Oh, well.
Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
I wonder if it'll actually be like Ace Attorney. I'm actually quite excited.
Healthy body.
Sure, let's try 8 to 10. Far. I love waiting. Waiting is fun. Alright. You on the stage? Oh, no, it's just here.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing. Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
I hope there's objections everywhere.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
No, I'm already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session. Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
Someone's lying. Also, the camera tricks. We have the technology.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
Oh my god, the lip syncs.
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatsui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
Rationale audience member.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy. Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
Oh no, the dog is sleeping in. Next thing we know, we are the culprits.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Granted. In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Well, This is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler, and...
Yeah, sorry. Paimon doesn't know where to start. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad!
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Well, you are a criminal.
Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but... Right, let's hear your answer first, and no lies now!
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick, with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Wow. They couldn't have, like, investigated it after the tunnel was created? I mean, yeah. I don't understand.
Nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice. Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But, like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui...
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Can I actually choose? Nope, I don't get a choice.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense. Huh?
Damn, are we gonna get some objections around here?
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective. As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud.
Wow. They have pictures. Okay. Is this where we actually get to play Ace Attorney?
In the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her.
That doesn't even make sense. Where's the body supposed to end up?
At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught
The art is good though.
red-handed.
The art is so good.
So Linney proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linney passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident. And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events.
Can I purposely make Lenny lose? Can I make him 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 lose? Can't make him lose. No, I can't make him lose. Ah, damn. Alright then. I'm guessing the blue lines are like the answers.
According to Linney, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel.
Okay, that's it. That's it? Okay, that's kinda lame. This is just
Linney went to the
trial and
room
error,
that
it's not even
contains
fun
the
anymore.
Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
The art though, the art is good.
Linney did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Okay, what does that even mean?
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say! When the countdown started, Linney did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Damn, Hamon's VA going hard. How is that? That's not even convincing at all.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Wasn't it awesome?
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
That's right.
My reasoning?
would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell them! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around.
No, no, they did not.
Well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims? Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Oh. Oh, okay, we ace attorney now. Wonder what's this? Irrelevant, irrelevant, irrelevant. Can I purposely choose the wrong one? Okay, which of this is the worst answer? Which is the evidence that Lini wasn't in the tunnel? I mean, it's this, but
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought?
come on,
Are you sure we don't need to give this?
come on. What's the point? Why is the point of even giving us a choice?
Lenny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, Lenny had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used
I mean, he could be lying.
has now become the best proof. How do you like that?
Well played.
To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
Wow. I wonder who it could be. I mean, it's obviously her. She probably hid because she doesn't want to be guilty of murder.
Could there have been a third person involved?
This guy is... he's definitely not it. What will happen if I choose him? What? What? He killed himself?
That can't be right. Are you serious?
Oh, is that so?
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
I mean, I guess it's still the same thing that I was talking about. Okay, let's choose the wrong answers only. This guy...
His name is Cowell, Linny's...
I mean, that's the answer.
clothing was in the tunnel.
Oh, this is the wrong one, I'm pretty sure.
May have come from a... It would have been tough for both people to fit in...
Yo, let's go with this.
No one entered or left the op... Linny was not in the tunnel at that...
I'm sure these are wrong. Alright, what happens if I'm wrong? They just make it easier. Okay. Alright then.
Linny was not in the tunnel at...
Not in the tunnel, there is no sound.
It would have been tough for both people to fit. No one entered or left the opera. The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny.
Wait, am I supposed to answer those questions?
May have come from...
Oh, okay, okay. How can we envisage Linny as having been unable to interfere with the crime?
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment.
Yeah, he's not in the tunnel.
May have come from a clash. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. The sound we heard may have come from a...
It's probably the sound.
It would have been tough for both people to fit.
This guy is the suspect. Where did she go?
His clothing was in the no one entered or left the opera house. The sound we heard may have. It would have been tough for both people to.
Oh, she's hiding inside, right? No? Oh,
Halsey's clothing was in the
I
tunnel.
think I'm thinking too much. What?
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrance.
That doesn't answer anything. I mean, it... What? What? I was wrong. Am I supposed to be wrong? What's going on?
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still up?
Is she not in the van?
So this was all just a
He's the imposter! She vented!
thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track?
Ah, I get it. A train track like the one in the underground
Just like the
tunnel.
trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely.
Then Lily said that he heard a sound? It's probably hazy what? The girl went through the van, Lini heard the girl, so the Lini ran back. But she's not already there.
And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents, but do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of
Yeah,
the
the next stage. Objection!
Lenny was not
Yuri
in the
Gari.
tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come. The deceased's name is Cowell.
Okay. It's the tunnel. Wait, the water?
The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence. The water. No one entered or left the opera. It
Are
would have
these-
been tough for both people to fit into that.
It has to be this! It's the vent! It's the freaking
Was
water.
not broken by chance.
I don't understand how the water has to do with anything.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
What?
Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment.
Transform into water? Isn't that like the water eidolons or something?
How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here. Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
Wow, suddenly Fatui music. Not ominous at all.
Really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste.
Post-haste.
We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea?
The note's contents also
Primordial
indicate that
sea.
Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice.
Illegal drugs.
The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
So why did he kill himself?
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl, wait just a minute, could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal heart! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that
Water from the primordial sea. Sea with a capital C. Who is the prime suspect?
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for...
The hook is the suspect. What item did the culprit use? He used the deceased guy. What item did the culprit use to dissolve Hazley? A rope, obviously. Ropes make people into water. What item did the culprit use to hide the mechanism behind the crime?
I remember there was something else within the inner layer. Lynette was in the magic box on stage. I remember there was
Magic box structure, let's go! Wait, what? The magic box at the center of the audience stands as 2 layers beneath it. That was how the blah blah blah. The wool would be too over everything, blah blah blah. I don't understand what they're talking about. What item did the culprit use to hide the mechanism? Oh, I can't click it anymore. Oh well. I mean, it's this guy.
name is...
What item control the timing? It's
The
probably the
rope
hook,
that strung
right?
the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank.
So it's not the rope, it's
Now it
this.
seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick.
And
The
yeah,
water from the primordial sea...
so many questions. What's going on?
Ahem. It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal
Oh,
hook
nice
would
art.
retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box.
The magic box containing Halsey was lowered. The hook gradually pierced the balloon at the top of the box. Balloon? What balloon? Oh, right, there were balloons inside. Oh my gosh. Wow. I forgot that the balloons were a thing. But the art is so good though, what the heck?
When the balloon attached to the box popped, afterward, Cowl would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh dear.
There's two Farinas!
Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case, and we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
Oh no! What's going? Oh wait, it's just to frame him.
What? That can't be. Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt?
Nope, it doesn't.
My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Let's go. Better art.
Did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent.
I don't understand why this vent thing is like so important when he can just lie about not hearing the sound.
Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowl out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
I wonder what this all has to do with like getting her noses.
Mr. Linny, we've used up all the evidence we collected. Is this the end?
It's the end of the road. The end of the road.
Paimon can't think of anything either. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move.
I think we've all seen, and I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view,
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout, and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic?
Good reasoning.
I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors. manners, Mr. Linney, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette, give it another go. Don't worry, Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
And voila!
What is happening? Wait, the balloons are back.
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one.
This person's a criminal and she doesn't even sound like she regrets
That's how
it.
I make a living.
She regrets getting
Here
caught.
and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me in the act.
Oh, that was like... Oh, that's a million years ago.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee, but then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes.
That's it. Hiding in a box.
I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
What the fuck is this case? It's so bad. What the fuck?
The
What?
strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
Oh, she broke out from the box.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struggle between.
I mean, so my initial hypothesis is correct. He tried to kill her, she got caught. I mean, she ended up like fighting him, and then she was the one that put him in the box, and then she went to hide because she was scared. I hate this.
Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time!
Oh god.
Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved. He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket.
Alright, there's something about like water.
Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Balance restored.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the Opera House these last 2 days.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events
Wow.
that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
So she just took the macarons under their noses.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
That's so dumb.
Bravo! Bravo!
That's so dumb.
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No, I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow, look at that! She's like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent. While there is much in Linny and Lilianne's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
Imagine if the Oratrice says that they are dead.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about.
What? What the fuck? That was some creepypasta shit.
He can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
So, we're just going back now? That's true, but...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
No.
Lenny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now, but still. Let me thank you, I guess. But I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
Wow, Father.
The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering...
Ooh, cutscene
would you
time.
mind hearing a story? It's about my past.
Spicy cutscene.
Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. as if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care.
The fuck?
And they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
What the fuck?
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
What the fuck?
Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power once she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
Bye, Linny!
Wow. Okay. Alright. Navia's gonna talk to us? Ah, there we go.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navi?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah, I see.
Oh, she's sad.
I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, Camp Paimon in!
Free food.
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the Court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
Oh. This is a good time to stop. Yo. That took like a million years. What the fuck? Do I want to continue? I feel like this is a good time to stop. Yeah, it's about time that the time rolls over anyway. What else is there to do today? Sleep. Let's sleep. Interesting, interesting. Very sugoi desu. Very sugoi desu. What do I want to do now? I can't remember. Wish I can favorite my characters. I'm gonna fool around under this fountain and then I'm gonna stop the stream at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. It's 12. 12. Alright. It's a Wednesday, so I'm done with Maple bossing. Yep. Yep. I think it's over. Not sure how far I streamed. Did I even reach 12 hours or did I reach 18 hours? I don't know. Pretty sure I only streamed maybe 12. I can see maybe I'm like 15. I mean, if it's 15 it's unlucky. But maybe I just need AFK more. Okay. I think with the conclusion of the Archon quest, it's a good time to stop. Is there anything else I would like to do here? Can't claim my keys. No, I need to finish that. What the heck is this? Papilio Charantis. Wait, isn't Papilio? No, I'm not gonna see Navia at the hotel. You missed out everything with Navia, dude. I'm gonna go play like something else. The stream event is over. I have no more reason to stream this amazing game. You're too late. You're too late, Daniel. You're too late. You should have been here, man. Dude, the trial doesn't make sense, man. I hate it so much. What did I just press? Oh, I didn't press anything important. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Aren't you like in a call, in a VC with like the rest of them? Oh, I guess you're not anymore. No wonder you're here. No, it wasn't funny at all.
Take it easy.
I don't know, man. I can see what they were trying to do. They were like trying to present the case and then trying to reframe it every time there's new evidence being presented. But I find the whole premise just stupid. Furina just has nothing better to do. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop here. It's time for me to go and do Maple dailies. Bye bye. Goodbye. What the heck is a virtue? You can tell me more about it in the Ravenclaw